Well, Connie, I can tell you that hotel management has been walking around asking guests to leave. Some folks are leaving, some folks are staying because they're saying that police officers were also here on the scene telling them that it was optional, that if they saw the smoke coming their way, that all they had to do was walk inside their hotel room. Mike is with me. Mike, you work across the way from the highway, and you said your job just said go home.
Right, I work for I-10, and they're just east of the interstate, and they evacuated the building because they were told that they were afraid that this first tanker might blow, or they're afraid the fumes might be toxic. So they sent us all home.
Wow. I mean, is that concerning to you? I mean, you're seeing it for yourself. You're seeing what's happening. What, in your mind, what's going through your mind?
I'm just glad that the wind is blowing the smoke away from where the majority of the people are. It looks like it's blowing towards the desert area down there. I'm just glad it's not blowing the opposite direction.
Oh, Mike, thank you so much for joining us this morning as you see it for yourself. Also, we, for the first time, see firefighters approaching these two trucks. And Bruce, who has experience, who was a police officer for quite some time, what does that mean? What does that tell you? Does it mean that it's more safer to approach the trucks?
They feel safe enough they can approach the trucks. I don't see them allowing the public to come any closer until they've evaluated the scene better, but they feel safe enough going to the vehicle to try to evaluate.
Do you think at this point they know what the flammable chemicals are inside?
I would think by now they should know. They should have interviewed the operator of the vehicle by now and asked them what were your contents, have you made any deliveries, are you still at full capacity, etc.
I know you're not a firefighter, but as you see it, they're bringing out some sort of plastic bag. Do you know what that could be?
It could be, from what I understand, there is one deceased at the scene. It could be for that.
Okay. So as we see it yourself, plenty of firefighters still on the scene. You see firefighters now on the highway bringing out a plastic bag, and then there's another group, a separate group that's actually behind the tanker truck. Bruce providing us with some good insight, as he was a police officer with the state of New York for quite some time, and he's been to plenty of these accidents. And again, we've heard it from time to time, folks being evacuated not only here in the hotel rooms, but in the surrounding areas. Connie?
It is sad news as we see that tarp being over what we believe may have been, and we do not have this confirmed yet, but may have been the driver of the tanker truck that was behind the first one.